Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Café, Galletas, y Pan Dulce. Coming up, you will watch me talking to my aunt and interviewing her on her own Mexican homemade food, as well as the food she used to eat back when she was a little girl. So, as always, sit down, relax, drink your black coffee or whatever you want to drink, enjoy your cookies or your sweet bread, and enjoy today's episode. Everyone, my name is Miranda Cano Rosales. Welcome to Café, Galletas y Pan Dulce. And today I'm with my aunt, or better known as Tía Luza, or Luz Maria. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Today we're going to be talking about Central Mexican homemade food. So it's not really like traditional food, it's just going to be homemade food. But my aunt is also from Mexico City, or better known as Estado de Mexico. And she's going to be telling us more about her own homemade food that she makes herself. And we're also going to be visiting her childhood and her past memories. And we're going to talk about what a typical Mexican homemade food looked like in the past at my grandparents' house. So, hi, Dia. How are you?
Hi, Miranda. Thank you for having me today. I'm fine and excited to talk about it.
Okay, well, perfect. We're going to be starting with some simple questions, just a simple start. So, what's the most typical thing that you usually cook at your home for lunch?
Okay, the usual thing probably is tuna fish, the tuna salad with mayonnaise and some canned vegetables.
Okay.
And that's it. Because I used to, when there was the pandemic, I had more time to be at home cooking and having not big lunches, but experiencing with different things. And now I have to get ready fast and get out for work. So I think that's the easiest thing I usually prepare.
Gotcha.
Not a fancy thing, but fun.
No, I wait. It's a healthy thing. It's a healthy thing.
Yeah.
That's the point. Can you usually add like some sauce to your salad or to your lunch?
Yeah, sometimes. It's not that often. Because I really like spicy food. Not very spicy, but spicy food. So there are some times that I put some Valentina sauce on the tuna, and it makes like a little bit of, flavor with that, and that's the thing that I usually do.
Okay, gotcha. I guess it's really simple to make.
Yeah. Easy, simple, and fast, because you have to take it out. So also it's easier to carry it out because I go to work in the subway. So I can't handle a lot of things in my hands. I need to, rush and get with everybody in the train. So if something happens to my tuna Tupperware on the way to work, it's a mess and it smells everywhere. So
it smells gonna be like, it's like tuna.
Yeah. So who's eating tuna today? So yeah, me.
Okay.
I'm going to eat that.
Okay, got there. Okay, well, that's actually like a simple thing to make. So
yeah,
I'm gonna try it out. Wait, oh, go ahead. Yeah.
No, and sometimes if you have the time and it's a little more expensive, but sometimes you have like the packages of tuna fillet, and you can put it with lemon juice.
Okay.
And some black sauces like Maggi and, soy sauce. And there you can put some serrano chile. I don't know what you serrano chili.
It's a chili serrano, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Here's a little translate.
I don't know, serrano chili. And that is a good way to eat different.
Okay,
and spicy food. Yeah, you should try it.
that's good. That sounds
So
good.
here it's kind of expensive because of the cost of the tuna fillet, but it's really tasty.
Okay,
That's a good one. Yeah.
definitely. We're gonna try it.
Yeah.
Is there something that you must have in all your meals, like tortilla, like I don't know, like sauce or
I guess tostadas.
okay,
Instead of eating my lunch with crackers,
okay,
I eat it with tostadas
okay.
and
Yeah,
tortillas.
yeah. For those who don't know what a tostada is, it's basically just like a hard tortilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hard
a fun way.
Yeah,
But I
that would
mean,
be the definition.
yeah, but I mean, since there's like this stereotype that Mexican people eat a lot of spicy food, and I mean, like, do you usually eat spicy things with your food?
I do. Yeah, I think I do. Even though I thought I didn't eat as spicy food as a Mexican should have, I realized that I really like spicy food. When I've been traveling to other countries like Argentina or Brazil, they do not have spicy food or chili. Or the most spicy thing that I ate, I believe it was in Argentina, was a steak. But to add some flavor to it, to that steak, they offered me pepper. That was the spiciest thing that they had on the restaurant. So it was kind of weird that they thought that pepper was spicy. And that's when I realized that, yeah, I eat a lot of spice.
Like to the point of like an habanero chili?
Oh yeah, no, that's a big word.
No, that's
No, no. Yeah, maybe milder chili because I know too that I can't handle as much chili as I used to as a young person.
okay.
But yeah, I try milder chilies.
Gotcha. Because I do remember grandpa, for example, he eats like
Oh yeah,
describes it.
yeah. And grandma too, all the serrano chilies, she ate it like right from the vein.
Yeah.
She grabbed a bite of it and then had
Yeah. She's just like,
beans or yeah, it was like kind of normal. I didn't do that
yeah.
either. No.
Yeah, no, actually me neither. I eat more spicy food than my parents, but
Yeah.
not as much spicy food.
Yeah. I believe so. There's no people in Mexico that it's less spicy food than your parents, I guess.
Yeah.
They don't like it. I don't know why, or I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But I mean, just wanna say here that you recently married someone from El Paso.
Yes. Yeah.
Congratulations on that. I also
Thank you.
I want to know, have you already cooked for your husband?
Yes. But not as often as maybe it was used to some years ago with husbands and wives. I don't know, because we live in different countries for now. And when he's here or I'm there, I usually cook some easy stuff too. I do not know how to fix like the fancy stuff like mole or pozole.
Well, that's
that traditional Mexican food. Yeah, I do not know how to fix that. Even though I've tried, it's horrible.
it's really hard. No, it's really, really hard. Like I can remember, like grandma is the only one who actually knows how to make mole.
Yeah, yeah, and she fixes her own mole. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's really hard. So yeah, I haven't done it either. So
no, I don't know. I think that we have to ask her for the recipe so we can fix it sometime, because it's gonna be lost in a while.
No, that's fair. Actually, like that you're mentioning it right now, I feel like our traditions are just, yeah, they're just disappearing. because we don't cook anymore.
Yeah, and I guess I don't know if it's like a country thing. I don't believe it because uh, more and more often I get to see Mexican food everywhere,
Yeah.
Doesn't taste the same, but amazingly, it tastes really good. At El Paso, in fact, they have really good Mexican restaurants.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So I'm amazed how good Mexican food is doing on other countries.
Is it kind of like a Tex-Mex thing?
No, it's Mexican, like uh, green pozole or
Okay, no, that's actually from somewhere.
yeah,
That's not
or chicken flautas and that stuff. Yeah, so it's amazing. Yeah, chile relleno also. They have really good.
hard to make.
Yeah, but they can do that. So it's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, at least I'm glad it's not completely disappearing.
Yeah. No, it's surprising that you sometimes you can find really good quality at Mexican food in foreign places and really weird places. Like I was looking at this Mexican restaurant that is kind of new in Amsterdam, that it's going like crazy because the guy that opened it is from Sonora and he's fixing like um steak tacos, like the street food from the northern part of Mexico. So they are looking like carne asada and chorizo and all that stuff that we like. And it may sound like a regular thing, but no, it has a different taste. And the salsa is yeah. I think that it's good. Yeah, I think that it looks good. I haven't tried it, but I think I may go sometime to take a look, and taste it.
Okay, that.
So yeah, like we were talking, like maybe um there's no often for us as women now to fix all the traditional food that we used to eat when we had our grandmas or at our mother's house. But there are some people that are trying to, preserve the culture. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe like take it to other countries.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's actually wonderful. But going back to your husband, is there anything that he has tried from Mexican food that he's like, never again, I'm eating this again?
A Mexican food, there's a thing that he didn't like. In fact, it was not food, it was like herb.
Okay.
He didn't like papalo, the taste of papalo, because we tried, we were on our trip to Puebla. Okay. And in Puebla, a very traditional thing to have is semita poblana. It's like a sandwich with meat and cheese and all that stuff. But it has a specific herb that is called papalo. And it is like a minty, sweet dish thing that he definitely didn't like it and doesn't want to try it again at any cost.
Really?
Yeah.
He hated it.
No, he hated it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what was his favorite food that he was like, oh my God, I want to eat this every day?
Oh, he really likes pozole. And my mom, your grandma, does this guisado that it's like pork stew with it's not spinach, it's acelga. How do you say charts? And yeah, it's pork with charts in green stew,
Yeah.
with black beans. Delicious, and Sam really does love it.
Okay. Well,
Loves it.
he loves
Yeah.
grandma's cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. But now that we're talking about grandma, we're actually gonna go back and travel back to your childhood, and we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about our. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask some questions here. So, since you have three brothers and one sister, and all of them are older than you, did you ever
Yeah.
have to fought against them for food or for candies or anything?
I think that we fought for bread. That was pan y café en la mañana. It's like the thing to have when you are a kid because, the bread in Mexico is really good.
Yeah.
And we had to take our car and drive several minutes to go to the nearest bakery that we had in that moment. We lived literally in the middle of the forest, so we had to drive several minutes away to get the bakery. And when we went there, we all chose the favorite bread that we wanted. But once we get it in the house and we're ready to eat it, it was like crazy. Like, no, that's mine. No, that's mine. I asked for that, and yeah, it was crazy. So bread was the thing that we always fought. Yeah,
That's funny. I will have loved to see that. That's amazing.
yeah. It was like, and I as the little one, I had to get rough, and so
Now we're down in the
I'm
bottom
a
seat,
tough
right?
person. Yeah, I'm a tough person because of that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually funny. But how did a traditional meal look like for you back in your childhood when your mom?
Mm, It always started like we are a big family. We are a traditional big family. 5 brothers, 2 parents. We all sat down on the table, and it started with someone putting the tables, the dishes, the tableware and everything. Yeah, to place it in the right places. Help mom to serve the soup. And once you or we all ate, um, someone, usually 2 of us, had to wash the dishes.
Okay.
Someone washed them, someone dried it and put it away. So it was like a whole thing going on. So we used to sit together and eat.
Did you ever have to wait for grandpa to sit down and begin your meal?
Uh, I'm not sure if to sit down particularly, but he was usually the one that said the prayers. So we waited until grandpa said our prayers and started to eat.
Yeah. Because I do remember my mom, she told me that when she was a little girl, she had to wait for grandpa to sit down and
Okay.
everyone to sit down and actually just, say
Wait.
prayers. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah. We had to wait till the prayers. That's the thing that I remember. I'm not sure if maybe it was because grandpa was the one that said the prayers that we had to wait until he was seated down. But the thing that I remember is that once the prayers were done, we ate.
Okay.
Furiously. Furiously.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
But now going back again to a previous question that I asked, was there anything that had to be at the table, like tortillas?
Yeah. Tortillas and chile. Yeah. Yeah. Chile and tortillas. It was the thing that we always had.
Okay.
Yeah. And beans. Frijoles. Yeah. We all love frijoles,
What kind of frijoles?
Any kind, any kind of frijoles, but we had to have our beans.
Okay.
So it was not like a full meal until we had beans with our main course. So, and sometimes even beans were the main course, with some tamales. Yeah.
Big beans.
Soup, sometimes it was like, the regular one was noodle soup. It's not like the American noodle soup. It's like fideo and pasta and the
Yeah, it's just very typical. It's kind of like, yeah, for those who don't know what a typical soup here in Mexico is like, it's like tomato soup and you
yeah,
add pasta in it.
yeah.
That's how it looks like.
And different different sizes of pasta and different figures on the pasta. Yeah, sometimes we had mom always said that we had our letter soup so we can learn to read. Have your letter soup so you can read.
No, I remember I used to really like sopa de medición.
Oh yeah, the one with the little
one.
bullets. Yeah. There is another one. There's another one that I think that tastes different. Even it's made from the same, dough, the same
Like kind of a pasta thing. Yeah.
pasta, but it's called pipirin. Sometimes you heard it like pipirin,
Yeah.
and sometimes you know it like bird's tongue. It's like a little seed.
Yeah.
A little flat seed.
Yeah, I know what
I can swear that it tastes different than the bullet one or the noodle one. Even though it's made from the same thing, it's like it has a different taste,
Okay.
But yeah, beans, chile in any presentation can be the whole, vegetable, or it can be salsa. I don't know, but chile, beans, and tortillas.
Tortilla. What's it? Corn tortilla?
Yeah, corn tortillas. Here in Mexico, in central Mexico, we have our meals with corn tortillas. I believe in the northern part of Mexico it's more usual like wheat tortillas, like the white wheat. Yeah.
I think yes. Yeah. Because I know that in America they only really know the flour tortillas.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that it's why they used to.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like corn tortillas, central Mexico, wheat in the northern Mexico, and in America it's like flour tortillas.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. And I think that it's because of that.
It could be. Could be.
Yeah.
But at what time do you usually eat lunch back then?
I guess it was like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening, because we ate after I went out of school, and when all of my brothers were at home, and I think that also when Dad was home, it was like about 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, that's why maybe Grandma keeps on eating at 4 p.m.
Yeah, it's like a little bit thing. Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, because at 1, I'm starving at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, me too. But were there any consequences if you skip the meal?
No, I just had to wait until dinner,
Oh, I still
yeah. Yeah, starve until dinner. But it was not usual to skip a meal. We usually had our 3 basic meals, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's fair, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I literally, yeah, I'm also thinking about like any consequences about like my side if I skip a meal, but no, yeah, I don't really have any consequences.
No, you just skip a meal and start to the next meal. So it's your fault.
No, literally. But a final question right here. Do you miss your mom's daily cooking now that you're a grown up?
Yes, a lot. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because there was this stew that she fixed. It was like a cow tongue.
Okay, yeah.
It was called lengua la veracruzana. It is horrible. And there's another one that I don't like it. She still does it for Christmas, and I really don't like it. I can say I hate it. It's not like that, but I prefer not to have it. It's like the bacalao, the cod.
Bacalao.
Yeah.
But
It's
that was the one with the fish, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's too salty sometimes. You have to be careful with that one.
Yeah, and I get, like, no, it's I do not have it. she she's always I'm 44 years old. She's always telling me that she fixes the best bacalao in every possible way that she could do it, that I should try it, but no, I don't like it. I've tried it. Uh, yeah, the times that have been tried, it has not been successful. So no, I don't like it.
Okay, fair, okay, fair. But I mean, we can only say that grandma's cooking is the best.
Yeah, she really cooked. She doesn't cook as often anymore because, her age. But when she does, oof, it's amazing. Yeah.
But anyways, I mean, we're heading towards the end of the interview. So I don't know if
Okay.
you have like anything else to add or anything else that you want to make that you want to.
Oh, and another thing that I was forgetting, it's that here in Mexico we eat bugs,
Uh-huh.
like some chapulines and escamoles and all that thing. They may sound like gross, but they are really good. So if sometimes you want to feel some adventure in your life, try some of those here in Mexico. So
Okay.
it's really good.
Gotcha. Okay, well, you heard her, people.
They are full of proteins too. So
Yeah, if you want a protein boost, just go for chapulines. Just go to the market. Just buy something.
yeah.
Buy something.
Yeah, that's really tasty and good. Strange at the first time, but now you put some lemon on it. So lime, not lemon, lime. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming today. To my
glad. Thank you.
This podcast is gonna come out in maybe like a couple of weeks. So
okay.
You update. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So there you have it. A nice chat about how a homemade Central Mexican meal looks like. One thing I want to point out about the Mexican culture, and I think everyone here in Mexico can relate to this, is that we truly cherish our moment for our meal time. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, we always take our time to just sit down literally at a table and eat and not focus on literally like anything else. So I actually want to talk about a personal experience I had with my roommate who made me realize about this, and is that my roommate with whom I share my apartment in San Antonio always comes home and sees me sitting at a table, enjoying my food and just chilling, especially during dinner. So my roommate's American, and by the way, if you were wondering, and one time she came home and she saw me enjoying my meal peacefully at the table. She just said how she loved that I always take my time to sit down and eat, because she thinks that in modern society, especially in America, everyone's so busy and is always thinking about work all the time, that they don't stop to make a moment to nourish themselves. So honestly, I think that's something I agree with very much. Maybe this doesn't apply for everyone, but every time I'm in San Antonio, I always see people just hurrying up and trying to eat their meals as fast as possible because they have to go back to work. So in my society in Mexico, it's the opposite. We love to sit down and enjoy our meal. As I think it's something very simple. We just kind of like simply, it's just something that we just appreciate in life. Like food is one of life pleasures. So, and quickly going back to what my aunt said about us Mexicans eating insects, yes, we do that. It's very common to see people eating chapulines or grasshoppers, and gusanos de maguey, gusanos de maguey are very like tiny worms, and even all the way to scorpions. So yeah, we eat scorpions, but to eat them, and I'm seeing them firsthand. To eat them, they first need to be soaked in alcohol for a certain amount of time to get rid of their venom. And personally, I don't like eating insects. I hate them. They're just disgusting. But hey, other people like it, and that's okay. So if you want a protein boost, just go for the chapulines, especially, or the grasshoppers. But with that, I truly hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Tune in next week for our next episode of Mexican Drinks. And please, if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to join our community and leave a comment. Whenever you leave a comment, please keep it nice, keep it clean. We want to be respectful here. So with that, I'm your host, Miranda, and I'll see you next week on Café, Galletas y Pan Dulce.